Well, it's got a few more creases and some sharp, pointy things on it, but it's still the Camry. The car you buy, bring home, and don't call and brag to anybody that you just bought. It's the most maligned, really good car in the world. Let's drive the 2012 Camry Hybrid and check the tech. Now, because we have an XLE, that means extra luxurious, etc. or something. You can tell this cabin is not your typical rental car Camry. I mean, nice stitching and different textures and good quality materials everywhere. But again, this is the high trim car. We're here really, though, to check out the Entune head unit. We've also got a separate video on this. Check that out at cnettv.com. Just type in Entune, E-N-T-U-N-E. It's all about these 5 apps they've got here: Bing, radio, movie tickets, Open Table Pandora, and all of that's going to give you access to those through a single, sort of a, what would I call it, a bridge app you put here on your phone. But the gripe I've got about that app is that it doesn't seem to be shut downable. Even when I have Bluetooth turned off, I'm nowhere near the car, I'm in a different zip code, that damn Entune app keeps trying to run. But here's where Entune got tripped up by the Toyota lawyers, and I get it. Toyota Motor Corporation doesn't want any more headlines for being dangerous on the road these days, but this went too far. Once you get rolling, as in some other cars, a lot of things get locked out. But the problem is this voice button over here doesn't work with Entune. Oh, I know, I'm supposed to pull over and use it. Well, I've got news for you. If I take the time to pull over to use an online service, I'm going to do it on my phone, where it's got a better touchscreen, better graphics, better apps, faster processor, and a direct connection to the internet. The one exception here is Bing luckily does have its own voice command on an icon right here, but the rest of these apps are voice dumb. Now, because we've also loaded this guy up with one of the confusing packages that Toyota offers, it's got almost everything. That includes JBL audio, what they call green edge audio. It uses less current, so more recharge can go to the battery, this being a hybrid, of course. Beyond that, it's the usual complement of the right things. You've got a USB and aux jack here, iPod or USB drive, Bluetooth hands-free, also has streaming Bluetooth support, and beyond that, what do you care? No HD radio? Most Americans couldn't give a rat's ass anyway. And those top-end packages on this car will also give you blind spot detection, but not prevention, and also a backup camera, but there's no lane departure technology coming on your Camry. Now, here was the problem with the last Camry Hybrid. It wasn't all that efficient, not compared to its newer competitors who came along and made its MPG numbers look, not bad, but not tremendous. This one's trying to correct that. First of all, the car went on a diet. Lots of weight loss, 250 pounds lighter than the outgoing Camry Hybrid. That is a big difference on a car that weighs 3520 or so now. 2.5-liter inline 4 and an electric motor. They're only quoting a total horsepower number of 200 combined, and not even telling us what the torque spec is on this car. We'll figure that out when we get on the road in a moment. But this 3,500-pound guy gets up to 60 in about 7.6 seconds while delivering 4038 mpg. And as we're about to see, it really does that. That's the key. Oh, and check this out. This engine is beltless. Now, there's an empty pulley down there on the crankshaft, but the power steering, AC compressor, and water pump are all electric, not belt-driven. That further frees up the engine to sip gas with less drag. Okay, underway. Notice we have a one-choice-only gearbox, as you might expect. It's a CVT, not a cogged automatic, which is what you would get on a gas engine Prius. But this hybrid has a CVT only. You've also got an eco mode and an EV mode. EV makes it run electric only the most that it can until it starts to deplete the battery. And eco mode softens up throttle response to, again, give it the lowest dynamics for the least interesting driving, but the best MPG. Very interesting thing here, you've got a gauge on the far right that shows historical MPG since reset. It's odd to use a needle for that. Normally you see a number on a display, which I also have here in the middle. It's redundant. And you'll notice that's a good number. And I've been getting 33, 34 average on a tank the whole time I've been driving this car. Because we've got an electric motor in here, the performance is actually quite good around town, everyday driving. I don't know what it's like on a skid pad or a track, and I don't care, it's a Camry. but I do know that it's got the snap power delivery when you need it. Like right now, I've got to make a little hole here in traffic, get through that, and it's all over it. My gripe is they went too far in getting rid of the Camry's floaty boaty image of having a big soft suspension that kind of wallows. They went the other way. It still wallows a little, but the ride quality to me is too harsh for this vehicle. I'm getting too many road inputs, stupid road inputs like manhole covers and pavement patches. It's just plain sprung hard, and I don't want that in a Camry. All right, bottom line on a Camry hybrid. This is a hybrid XLE, high trim, but I really like the interior, so I'm going to say go XLE. It's about $28,300. Then you've got to add about $5,000 worth of options to get navigation, Entune, the nice JBL audio system, the rear camera, the blind spot tech, the keyless technology. It's kind of full boat at that price. It's not a cheap date, but it's a really nice car. And those MPG numbers may actually do a little bit to help you earn back the price.